It is time to talk about your wallet here on Good Morning Quad Cities. For many of us, it is getting harder and harder to find room in our budgets for necessary purchases, much less extras. Today, we're going to take a deeper look at how the cost of goods is determined and if there could be any relief in sight. So joining us to help us sort through all of this is Dave Elizondo, a certified financial planner from True Financial Partners in Bettendorf. Dave, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Morning, David. Thank you.
Let's start with the basic. What is the Consumer Price Index report?
Well, the Consumer Price Index is a basket of 30 items. So let's say a gallon of gas, a loaf of bread, a gallon of milk, a pound of hamburger. And there's these 30 items that anytime the government wants, they can look at what the average cost of these 30 items are. And last week, the number came out, Consumer Price Index number came out, and it was 8.2%, which means that the average price of those 30 items last week were 8.2% more expensive than they were a year ago. So it's just an easy way for the government and for us to know, are things getting more expensive or things getting less expensive?
Yikes, 8.2% more expensive. That is
increase.
real expensive there. So what items are we seeing having the highest increase?
Well, unfortunately, the highest increase we're seeing has been in housing, energy, and food. And that's been difficult because those are the things that most of us consume the most. So people are feeling it every time they go to fill up their tank at the gas station or every time we go to the grocery store. So those are the three worst things for most people.
Okay, and the Wall Street Journal released a report saying that the probability of a recession is now 63% right now versus the 49% likelihood. That was back in July. So I'm curious to get your reaction to that report.
Well, unlike most people, I think that that's maybe good news because I see the recession in this particular case as kind of a recovery, if you will. The inflation has been the worst. That's when things are getting more expensive. It's been harder to, pay all the bills and live the normal lifestyle. But the recession is actually going to happen when people stop consuming or slow down their spending. And when that happens, companies and out there, they're going to try to lure us back in and they're going to reduce their costs. And I believe that that's when things are going to get less expensive, trying to drive the economy and get the economy started once again. So I think the recovery actually is going to be a good thing. The only problem is we don't know how long we're going to be in this current situation or how aggressive the Fed's going to be. If they continue to raise interest rates aggressively, that's going to make the pain a little bit longer and a little bit deeper.
If only we had a crystal ball. Dave Elizondo with True Financial Partners in Bettendorf. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Okay, thank you.